everybody. Ni hao. That's Chinese for hello.
I would normally avoid this sort of man, but on this night, we were connected because Obama became the first nigga president. So I looked at him, he looked at me, we locked eyes. I don't know him, but I walked straight to him and I embraced him. Real nigga hug.
You don't want to have a coke baby that comes out and rips his own umbilical cord and starts crying and crying about plans it has for the future. Ugh. Then at 4 o'clock in the morning, this baby is freestyle crying, and none of it rhymes. Baby want to rap about selling bricks. You ain't never seen no brick, baby.
They was up here deep throwing this mic, honey.
I like these pandemic shows because the audience is finally as depressed as the comedians are. Welcome.
Just kidding, we still have sex. But no kissing and only from behind. We take the pandemic really seriously.
Recently, I went out with a guy who felt the need to tell me that he could suck his own dick. I was extremely relieved.
So if you need reefers, if you need edibles, reefers. I only use old school terms for weed. Grass. If you need grass, Mike, that's what you smoke. You smoke grass. I can tell. Oh, hey there. Welcome to Lifted Laughs. Make some noise. Come on. Oh, I'm so excited to be here. I'm your host, Kevin Lance Murray. It's an exciting time. Make sure you got some wine. Y'all got some wine? Oh, shit. Shit. And there's weed upstairs. Who loves weed? Makes noise if you love weed. I love weed, but weed sometimes don't love me back. Tell me if you agree. Sometimes I smoke weed in the morning. You ever smoke weed in the morning, Jason? They like to call it the wake and bake. Who does a wake and bake in here? Okay, yeah. I used to like to wake and bake, but wake and bake fucked me up. Because first of all, it ruins my day. I lose the day when I wake and bake, because I wake and bake, and then I hit the shit. I'm high. I'm looking in the mirror, rapping every Rick Ross lyric I know. Boom, and I believe that the lyrics pertain to me specifically, so now I'm a thug. And I can't leave the house lest someone test my manufactured gangster, so I have to stay home. Second half of the day, I turn into a 23-year-old white woman. You know why? Because I just want to fucking dance, bitch. I just want to dance. So I can't smoke weed in the morning, guys. But in the afternoon and evening, it's okay. I'm happy to see y'all beautiful faces. The CDC just let us know that you can take your mask off if you've been vaccinated. How many vaxes are in here? How many vaxes? Y'all got that vax? Y'all got that good vax? Y'all got that good vax. I appreciate that. Since vaccines been popping up, I've been on the dating apps more. You feel me? Y'all married, so you don't. You don't feel me. But I've been on the apps, and the one thing I love about the apps is sometimes you match with someone you know, right? I remember one time I matched with my aunt. You ever match with your aunt? I matched with my aunt on Bumble one time, and no, it's all good because we're not blood related, first off. And secondly, it's not some like old ass Aunt Bernadette. I mean like a young Aunt Doris, you know, a sexy, everybody got that young sexy aunt. You know what I'm talking about, right? That aunt that's 72 but don't look a day over 68. She fine. She fine. That aunt that became a vegetarian back in the 80s when vegetables first came out. That aunt? Yeah. That aunt that resents your mom because her kids went to reform school. Yeah, everybody got that aunt. And you know, now we chatting on the app because we know each other. We get along. We got a lot in common. First off, we both of Jamaican descent. We both live within 5-mile radius of one another. And we both grew up with my mom, so we know. But we're not blood related, so it's cool. We're not blood related, so it's cool. Full disclosure, she is my mom's sister. But we not blood related because my mom's dead and she doesn't have any blood. That's how it works. Boom. No, that's true. I read that. I read that in a medical journal. Y'all read the CTFI? The CTFI, the medical journal? Convenient Theories for Incest. You should check it out. It's a good medical journal. In addition to medical journals, I also read scientific studies. I know what you're thinking, sir. You look like you only read Jet Magazine and Don Diva. No, I read scientific studies. And I read a study recently that scientists have found a link between cocaine and prostitution. Did you read that article? They found a link, the missing link even, between cocaine and prostitution. You know what that link is? It's my iPhone, which I use to call my homie Hector to bring the blows and the hoes. And he does deliver. Shout out to Hector. And it's not racist, that's just his name, okay? His name is Hector, okay? I'm not a racist for calling him by his name. His name is Hector, that's his name. What if I told you Hector was Norwegian? Okay? Well, then I'd be lying because he's Mexican as shit. So, speaking of shithole countries, my family is Jamaican. Where the Jamaicans at? Blah, blah, blah. Any Jamaicans in the building? Nah? I love Jamaica. You know, Jamaica is known for its beautiful beaches, its wonderful cuisine, and just like a very special rhythmic type of homophobia that they really invented in Jamaica. I always say Jamaica's motto should be, we didn't invent homophobia, but we added a beat. Blah, blah. So my family is Jamaican, okay? And my parents came into the States in the 70s to create better lives for their children, or at least that's what they said. Because in reality, it's better lives for their damn selves. Because my father didn't have shoes till he was 9 in Jamaica. You know what he always had in America? Fucking shoes. As well as a Hector to shine him. Make some noise. My parents sacrificed a lot to send my sister and I to great schools. I went to private school as a youth. You feel me? I was playing all types of lacrosse. You dig? I was the captain of the lacrosse team. And they did this because they wanted to make sure my sister and I had the best advantages possible, right? So when it was time for college, my sister went to Princeton University. Make some noise for her. Princeton University. And I went to college. And sometimes I think about the sacrifices my parents made, right? And I feel guilty about the choices that I've made in my life. I just wish I experienced some of that guilt sophomore year of college when I switched my major from English Lit to cocaine. Yeah, you don't get credit. You don't get credit for an 8-ball. They don't give you class credit for an 8-ball. Maybe a quarter. Oh, you're not a fan of coke? You ain't doing the right coke, baby. I'm gonna hook you up with Hector. I'm gonna give you Hector's number before I leave here. We got a great show for you guys tonight. Are you guys excited to see a great comedy show? Make some noise, please. Our first comic is a revolutionary, and I appreciate him because he's bald like me. Make some noise for the very funny Che Rose.
I feel like that Kevin has a lot of energy, and I don't. So let's just lower that shit down right now. Y'all good? I hate going after Kevin because I feel like he does a lot of cocaine. I smoke a lot of weed, so it's like a weird transition for everybody. Calm the fuck down, man. I saw that this white dude stopped me yesterday walking down the street. Said, "Hey, you hear? The CDC said we don't have to wear masks no more." So I Googled it, and this shit was true. And that feels very sudden, right? It feels very. I feel like my homeboy just told me I don't have to wear condoms no more. I'm like, all right, well. I mean, I'll still fuck you, sir, but it's not what I believe in. It's not what I believe in, guys. How's everybody doing? I should tell a joke or some shit like that. Oh yeah, I feel like most of the country is still horrified by what happened at our nation's capital on January 6th. But for black people, it was pretty funny, right? It was, yo, as soon as everything turned violent, every black person in the country turned into like a wise African leader. We're like, this is not our problem. The white man's at war with the police. This is better than Game of Thrones, eh? It was a hilarious insurrection. It was my favorite insurrection. I think the funniest part is insurrection, and there's so many funny parts. But the funniest part is that like Donald Trump told him that he would storm the Capitol with him, and that they believed him. That's pretty funny, right? Like, he got him so worked up. Like, we're going to storm the Capitol. I don't do impressions. We're going to storm the Capitol. I'm going to be right there with you. And all the guys were like, yeah. And the girl was like, yeah. And Donald Trump was like, I'm going to McDonald's, you dumbass bitches, man. That was a hilarious. I wonder if anyone looked back like, hey, where'd he go? Insurrection was crazy. Like, I've never called a white person the N-word in my life. But as soon as they tried to hang Mike Pence, I was like, yo, these niggas are wild. It's a fucking hilarious insurrection, man. Good times, good times. It was a great thing. Where all the black people just watching from home, just sharing memes. It was great. It was really great. It was like Coming to America 2, but like good. Wrong room? All right, well, that's fine. That's fine. What's going on with me? I got tricked into a serious relationship. Anybody else been tricked into a serious relationship? Yeah, yeah. She gave me a weird. Is that him? No. Okay. All right. No. All right. It's like, you know what happens? Like you hanging out with somebody that you really only like enough to fuck like every other Tuesday, but it goes on for like 3 years. And they met your mom, and you just don't know what happened to your dreams. No, what happened to me? I was tricked into a serious relationship, and I know exactly the moment I realized I was tricked into a relationship. Right? So I'm sitting at home one day, and my mom calls me on my home phone. So I'm like, hey, Mom, you called me on my home phone, everything okay? She said, everything's fine, baby. I was actually calling to talk to your girlfriend. I was like, my girlfriend? That's the moment I realized I have a girlfriend. That's how it works. Like, you can't tell your mom the truth. You can't be like, nah, Mama, that's actually this big booty bitch from Baltimore that does anal on a whim. You can't say that shit. You just have a fucking girlfriend. That's weird. I feel like I'm inside a Full House. You know, I just got to wait for this. You know, I read somewhere that all the laugh tracks were recorded in the 40s, so whenever you watch TV, you're just listening to dead people laugh. That's how I feel about this set right now. It's just a fucking weird-ass time. It happened to me, man. I was tricked to a relationship. And I'm not complaining. I love my girl. I think she's great. We're engaged now. And we got engaged before the pandemic, so, like, it counts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got engaged since the pandemic, you're like two war buddies. You went through some shit together, and now you feel obligated. Now, I proposed in peacetime, all right? I just wish I'd been informed of, like, the decision to be in a serious relationship, you know? Like, I wish somebody told me that we're approaching a cross. All right, you guys seem like you went to college. You know how the New York Times, like, tells you how many free articles you have left? That's what I wanted, you know? Like, it'd been nice if one day she's like, hey, Che, listen, these next 7 blowjobs are free, but after that, we go together. Like, something to tell me that we're transitioning into a serious relationship. Maybe it's my fault. I thought about that. Like, maybe I did something to, like, inadvertently push the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I shouldn't have been so affectionate in public. Maybe I shouldn't have sent her so many memes throughout the day. Maybe I shouldn't have had 3 kids with her. I don't know. Does that count? Do 3 kids count? We're liberals. Fuck them kids, right? I don't care about kids. I don't have any kids. Thank you for laughing at that dumbass joke. I was thinking about recently how, like, this is unfleshed out, so I should do it on the air. I was thinking recently how, like, only dudes name their child after themselves, right? Only dudes do that. Like, George, here's the thing. If you have a great legacy, go for that shit. George Foreman, heavyweight champion of the world. He's got 4 kids, all named George Foreman, all right? Jamar from Safeway? You don't get a junior, dude. You just got to be a good dad. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be a good dad. All right, guys, that's my time. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Keep it going for Che Rose. I like the way the light reflects off your head. It's beautiful, baby. We bald. We beautiful. This next dude got hair. Fuck this dude. You feel me? He all haired up, follically blessed, just walking around, not even thinking about what it's like to not have hair in different styles, doing half head shave, half dreads. I don't know what the fuck this nigga's doing, but he's funny. And that's what's important. Make some noise for the very funny Marcel Neal.
I'm not dancing today. No shucking and jiving today. You get the straight Marcel, right? All right, so check this out, man. So, like, I feel like it's not a good time. Like, I like to make these catchphrases, and, like, it's not a good time right now because, like, my catchphrase is not really going over. My latest one, wasn't the blazing butt rape. Like, that's really not catching on. Like, wasn't the like, you know, you see a 6-car pile up and it catches you. You be like, wasn't the blazing butt rape? You know? But I had a friend, he ain't like that shit, you know? He told me something crazy. I was like, wasn't the blazing butt rape? He like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, it's black and Asian butt rape. He like, come on, man. Stop Asian hate. I'm like, look, man. I said black and Asian butt rape, not black on Asian butt rape, which never fucking happens. And then he like, are you sure? So, like, he go, are you sure about that? And look, this dude hand me his phone and show me picture after picture of black on Asian butt rape. So I'm like, young, what the fuck? Like, why do you have all these? And then I'm looking down, I'm like, hold up. Are you raping these Asians? And he pointed a gun at me. So my catchphrases is getting me in trouble. This is the thing though. I'm all with Stop Asian Hate, you know what I mean? But like, that don't mean like still just be driving any kind of way. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be merging 3 lanes just because the hashtag got some traction. It went over. We talked about this out front, you know? It's crazy though, man. Let me see, I was talking to this girl, we was talking about sex. You know, I wanted to know, like, you know, would she go for all 50 shades of gray, 40, 30, like, where does she stop? And she was like, you know, I'll do anything. And I got happy. But that was just a pause. She was like, I'll do anything short of disrespecting myself. I was like, define respect. Choke you a little bit, pull your hair. It's not really a choke, it's a neck grab, you know, like. It's wild though, man. Life is short. Life is short. That was a setup. I hate when people say that. Like, life is not short, okay? It ain't. Because I see a bunch of homeless old people that look like they just cannot wait for this shit to be over. Every day. Just get up mad as shit. Like, fuck, another birthday? Come on, Def. I make a lot of jokes about homeless because I was homeless before. Not like sleeping outside, but just the kind of homeless dudes they make fun of on Instagram, you know. Just fucking for a place to stay. Like, how many pumps to some keys fall out this motherfucker? You know? But it's crazy. Like, one of the things about being homeless is that your family will put you out and still invite you over for Thanksgiving and shit. Like, you know, like that shit crazy. Then you gotta be in there trying not to act like an asshole. You ever ask who all gonna be there just so you could decide how much you gonna show your ass? Like, who all gonna be there? Oh yeah, them motherfuckers ain't let me stay with them neither. Okay, okay. That's 6 shots I'm taking before I go in this motherfucker. Now, Grandma get it too. I asked her. It's fucked up. Then you gotta go around the table. They ask you what you thankful for and shit. You gotta try not to be an asshole. Be like, well, I'm thankful to have a family that'll let me eat with them one night. Motherfuckers won't let me sleep in this motherfucker up. It's crazy though, man. Like, one of the things I used to do is I'd go home and tell fucked up, like, homeless stories to try and make them feel sorry for me and shit. You know, I'd be in there like, yeah, man, the other day I was hungry as shit, so I went to go hit my favorite trash can and shit. So right before I got there, this big-ass rat jump out. So I figured whatever in that thing, whatever in the trash can got cheese in the motherfucker. Could be a burger, could be pizza, you know. And then the worst part about Thanksgiving is they always got the nerve to ask you, where you want us to drop you off at? Like really, motherfucker, outside. Like, nowhere specific. Let me guess before I get out of here, right? A little bit of hacky hour. These are the jokes that ain't good, but I wrote them, so by God, you gonna hear them. All right, right? So here we go. A woman, right? She called a family doctor, right? She say, doctor, I think my husband got coronavirus. Help me. And then the doctor say, well, what make you think it's corona? Is he showing any symptoms? And then she say, yeah, well, he's been going down on me a lot. I fucked that joke up. All right. The next one, because I got a couple. All right. So here we go. This one quick. How do snails have sex? Let's not fuck up the punchline for Marcy. How do snails have sex? Don't answer, it's rhetorical. They slowpoke. There you go. All right. Hold on, wait, one more. This is the last one. All right, right? So I got a friend, right? She real attractive. She say, Marcel, look, I'm tired of all these guys hitting on me every night. What can I do to get these guys to stop hitting on me? It's disgusting. I say, well, the next time you go out, you could try putting some Tide Pods in your pocket. She like, Tide Pods? Why the H would I walk around with those in my pockets? I say, it'll deter gents from coming on to you. All right, now let me leave.
Yeah, keep it going for Marcel. Just a quick announcement. The weed shop is still open. You know it's a weed shop, right? Did y'all know that? There's a motherfucking weed shop upstairs. They got weed. So if y'all want weed, go upstairs. You brought weed? You can roll up! Roll up! Roll up! Next comic coming to the stage. He loves to roll up as well. Why don't you go ahead and roll up here, Mr. Sid Vicious.
Yes, sir. Give it up for Kevin Lance Murray today. He got his little DMX looking like today going on today. I don't know what's going on with my dog today. He said, you coming to the comedy show? I said, yes, I am. Shout out to motherfucking Kevin and shit. Marcel, I just want to say, first of all, Marcel got some fucked up ass friends and shit. You got some fucked up friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? They raping Asians and shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on and shit, you know? And I'm sorry for pulling the gun out on you and shit. I'm sorry for pulling that fucking gun out on you and shit, you know? We still friends? All right, cool. My man. A lot of shit going on in the world. A lot of ugly people in the world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of ugly shit going on. Most of them white. A lot of them white. Shit, shout out to you. You kind of look cute today, though. You looking cute today. You're like a Backstreet Boy back there. Love. You know, a lot of ugly shit going on, though. Motherfuckers just going crazy with this gas and shit, you know? I seen a white bitch with gas and 22 Tupperwares and shit. I said, bitch, what the fuck? Fuck, you a house mom, bitch? You must be a house mom and shit. It's like just shit going on. Like, the motherfucking weed man is the real gas man now. He's the real gas man now. You call that nigga got 900 gallons of gas and shit for you, like real nigga, unleaded for you and shit. I said, this is some bullshit. It's just, the world is going crazy out this motherfucker. Anybody in here with the college? Where all my college students at? Hell yeah, all you motherfuckers in debt. Everybody in debt and shit. I swear to God. They debt like a motherfucker. I went to motherfucking school 10 years ago and shit. I've been paying on that shit. $80,000, right? In the last 10 years, I paid $120,000 and shit. 120. You know how much the motherfuckers say I own? Just take one guess. Somebody just, because all y'all went to college. You say you went to college, right? How much you think I own? Shit, I owe him $76,000 more and shit. I said, what the fuck type of shit is... I'm about to open up me a motherfucking college and shit. I'm about to fuck going to college. I'm about to open one up and shit, you know? Some bullshit. Like, I ain't no mathematician and shit, but shit. Fucking mathematician, nigga, you know. The fuck, nigga? You know what the fucking mathematician is, nigga? You dress like a mathematician today, nigga. 1 + 1, niggas 2. That nigga fast. That nigga smart. That nigga fast with his shit. I don't have nothing against Asians. and shit. One of my best friends Chinese and shit. Fuck around high. You know Ryan High. Fuck Ryan High. Everybody know Ryan High. I don't got nothing against Chinese people. You know, I heard that like the Chinese girls, I heard that they vagina went to the side. I heard it was sideways like they motherfucking eyes and shit. Motherfucker, Asian pussy, y'all. I said, what the fuck? Motherfucking Asian pussy go to the side? I got to see this shit for my motherfucking self, Jace. I had to see for myself. I had to find out for my motherfucking self and shit. You know, I ain't lying, nigga. I went out and got me a little fucking Asian girlfriend and shit. Little Asian girlfriend shit, you know, fucking around. I was fucking around. My wife caught me. You know, we don't never get away with shit. She caught me, motherfucker. Bitch, nigga, motherfucker. You gonna leave me for an Asian girl? I said, hell no, boy, I never do no shit like that. That was just some little side pussy. That was just some pussy on the side and shit, you know. I never do that and shit. Look at that pussy. That motherfucking pussy was good, too. It was that good pussy. Shit, no, I came quick, too. I stuck my dick in. I'm like, what? Came quick. I was like, damn, this pussy was amazing. Make sure y'all get y'all some motherfucking weed. I don't know what type of weed shop this is, but these motherfuckers serve the baby and shit. I served the baby come up there. Motherfucker said, what type of weed that nigga got? He said, some baby OG. I said, this some bullshit. Let me get a hit of that shit. Let me hit that shit, little nigga. It was in his pacifier. It was 2 girls with the baby. We gonna leave it alone right there. Come get the mic.
Yeah. Keep it going for Sid Vicious. Next comic coming to stage is a survivor. Make some noise for the very funny Alex Brown. Hey. Just hit the step with the foot. One foot. You know, just any foot, each foot. Just do a foot.
Okay, so here's the thing. I look like the asshole there, right? But you see, when Kevin has white comics and white folk, he don't do all that soft shoe shit. Don't do that shit now, Kevin. Like, see, that's the thing. I have a very strained relationship with Kevin because Kevin sometimes says some bitch ass shit, and I'd be like, Kevin, that's some bitch ass shit. Like in my phone, on my calendar, it's saved as Kevin's bitch ass comedy show. Starts at 8. But I fuck with him. But like, you don't do all that shit when it's Trevor Maddich coming up here to do. Don't do that shit with me, dog. Come on, nigga, do the guy. Like, nigga, it's the fuck up. You got on sweatpants and ankle socks. We don't respect that. Am I lying though? Does Kevin do that at every show? He doesn't do that at every show. So don't do that shit there. Don't do the fucking Kid and Play shit. Do the Will and Grace dance. The fuck? Exactly. He don't do that shit with everybody. And you know, this shit feels like the Carter. Like, yo, this open air drug market. Like, it's the 80s is back. God damn. Hey Sid, where's Sid go? You behind the light? There you go. So what school did you go to? What the fuck? Nigga thought I forgot about. No, what school did you go to? That motherfucker? I don't know what the long version of Sid is. Sid word, stop that. You didn't go to no motherfucking Howard. Said, my student loans, that Sid, you ain't go to no motherfucking college. And if you did, what was your major? Exactly. Respect you though, but fuck with you the long way, but don't lie. I went to school, I didn't finish, nigga. I got distracted. Those girls was just there. Fuck it. I finished in Montgomery College, MC, so yeah. Oh, you who in the MC? Yeah, I didn't go there. Oh, you know what it is? Okay. Yeah, Sid was up here. Hey, yeah, you from Montgomery County? Okay, so here's the thing. We had a black show, when somebody say something, you say, woo, that means to me, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you just say woo to everything, you just as bad as the nigga next to you, him. You just saying shit. It's okay, though. Sid was up here talking about sideways vaginas and shit. I was like, whoa, we gonna get canceled. Off of 1 cup of rosé, that's the thing about it. I thought Sid was drinking Hennessy. Just 1 plastic cup of rosé had Sid willing to risk his career at Listen Vision. Like, dog, it's not that. This is okay. Kevin, I know, I'm gonna explain some shit. So, I know I look goofy. I look like a fucking dork. Fuck you. But I'll explain it. I had COVID. So I beat COVID. They haven't gave us a color or a month yet. We're working on it. But, my barber quit. This bitch wanted to go be a sign language teacher for some fucking reason.
And I was sick, and I was at home, so I had my hair grow out, and Kevin seen me. He was looking at me like, oh, nigga, I've never seen you with hair. I was like, yeah, nigga, I could grow it. I just choose to be aerodynamic. You guys like when I talk about people, huh? Shit about me, you don't give a fuck. But nigga, we don't want to hear about that goofy ass shit. Fuck y'all. I look like a teacher. God damn, I look like a teacher, don't I? I'm looking at myself on the monitor. That's some bullshit. I do look like I assigned homework. That's what's funny about it. You were spot on with your observations, Sid. Cause it's funny because I actually am a teacher. I'm a real. Anybody parents in here? Yeah. You got kids? Okay. Oh, you're just doing the comedy? Yeah, got you. So it's like when comics, when they think of motherfuckers, they just say, yeah, just to kind of get me into whatever the fuck joke I was finna tell. I was like, guess you don't got no fucking kid. I see that light, nigga, I don't care. Ain't no real parents in here? You don't got a kid? Thank you. Why you ain't say nothing? I can look at you and tell you got a kid. You got the dad shit here. Like, that's a black dad, nigga, I know. How old's your kid? Oh, them niggas. Oh, they RAs. Them niggas is in those streets for real. Okay. Well, like, young kids, they sent them back to school, and I'm a teacher. And it's fucked up, I teach special ed. And not like, oh, he cussed out his teacher, sent him to special ed. Like real special ed. Bazinga. It's autism. And it's scary, you know. I came over COVID. Like, I don't want to go back in the room and risk getting COVID and autism. Nigga, Kaiser only gonna pay for one vaccination. Vaccination joke. All right, you know what? I'm good on that. Kevin Lansmore, come on up here and give me some jive, nigga. Hey, I'm Alex Brown. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Yeah. Keep it going for Alex Brown. You know, this dude, I've known him for years, bald-headed. As long as I've known him, bald-headed. I actually connected with him on that, so it's a lie. Because he knew that I was connecting with him on some bullshit, so he lied to me for years. I told him my stories, my struggles, how I used to buy fake hair. Natural hair fibers. You know about this? Hair in a can? Shake and bake. I used to, because I had some hair, but it was patchy. It was real polka dotty. So I fill in the holes, and it would give me a more voluminous look. I did it. And then I would use a cotton swab. You know about that? You bald, right? You know about the chase. You never chased the hairline? You never chased one? Oh, fuck. Oh, you just wearing a hat just because. I chased the hairline for years, chasing the hairline down. You can't catch it. That's science. The only people that can catch it is LeBron James and Donald Trump. That's a fact. All right, we're going to keep this motherfucker going. A very funny guy coming to the stage next. He's been spending some time in New York, but he's down here now with us. Make some noise for Al Williams.
Yes. Appropriation. Gentrification. I'm your, what's up, y'all? How's everyone doing? I apologize if y'all can't understand me. Your host, this is what he said on a Zoom. We were doing a Zoom together in front of a lot of people. He said, you know what? Al Williams sounds like he has a little bit of juice in his mouth at all times. And that's absolutely true. That's why my porn name and my rap name is Juicy Mouth. I'm just on my debut album like this, Juicy Mouth. I tried it. What can you do? I realized I talk like this. I'm black, but I was raised Caucasian American. It's okay. We all have our battles, you know. Some got cancer, I got that. No, I was raised by Polish people. So like pierogies are my fried chicken, you know what I mean? Like that's my shit. I'm also wearing ankle socks, so you know where I'm from. I like to, you know, can we just say what? Black Lives Matter, right? We can agree? Yeah, exactly. Unless you're in traffic, then all bets are off. I was coming from a Black Lives Matter protest. I came from a protest. They started, it was impromptu protest in front of my car. I swear I yelled at the car, get your black asses out the street. I'm trying to drive. I love the Seinfeld laughter. Always makes your jokes go a little bit better. You know, welcome back. Like I said, I was raised Caucasian American, which means I can speak, you know, both languages. I know how to speak with whites. you know, and I really like the vibe I give off. I give off the vibe like I'm every white girl's first black boyfriend. You know what I mean? Like, you remember Michael from freshman year? Like, I'm him. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know when when white people, you go to get sushi, you go for what? Like, you don't go for the eel right off the bat, right? You go for something safe, like a California roll. I realize I'm the California roll of black men. You know what I mean? Like, you start off safe, you gotta know that. But you start off safe, for me, you fucking, by next summer, you fucking with a dude that does dashiki and a mixtape. You're going home, spitting your mom's green bean casserole out. Like, what the fuck is this, Mom? Where's the sweet potatoes at? It was crazy. I'm looking at this rotating weed, and this is like some next level shit. I just started smoking weed a year ago. I know, I'm lame. Thank you. People have told me that all my time. I know. What was I doing? Like, fucking studying? You're fucking a nerd, bro. I got it. Anything you fucking say, I've heard before. Everybody said it before, especially in D.C., because people smoke weed out here like, D.C. and New York are the only two places where people just smoke weed so openly. You're like, even before it's legal, like, is this legal? People just smoke it at their job. Yeah, no. Let me go back in and teach these kids real quick. I'm like, you can do that out here? People just smoke weed so blatant. I'm from Ohio. Like, we had to hide, get in a cellar, like, call somebody. Like, you couldn't fucking just smoke it and blow it in people's cops' faces. It was crazy. Y'all don't even have real cops out here in D.C. I guarantee if you go to Ohio, you will never see a cop with dreads. I got pulled over by a cop with dreads. It's like, are you real? How is this? How can you have dreads and be a cop? One of those things should be shaven off. I'm into a lot of things, man, these days. This pandemic shit is crazy, right? Like, I'm happy to be, like, out the house and without a mask on. You know what I mean? Like, not because I'm an anti-masker, but does anybody realize when you put a mask on, your breath instantly stinks? Like, are you guys not smelling your own breath? Is it just me? Apparently, you guys want to admit you have bad breath. Let me tell you something. You never brush your teeth, put a mask on, and realize that maybe you have a dead tooth? Like, you're like, did I get a dead tooth now? I thought I had a dead tooth. I said, just take it. Just confused. It was just tartar buildup. That's all it was. Hey, that was something right there. I miss the randomness too. Like, you know, like when you're out in the, like I said, I'm from Ohio, but when you come to DC and New York, people just come up and talk to you, like say stuff without your permission. They just come and say, like, I was walking in the street in New York, like on a separate side of the street, right? A separate side of life. Like, we didn't have to intersect. You know what I'm trying to say here? Like, we didn't have to talk. This woman came up to me, sir. She was white. Sir, I know you get this all the time, but you look like a very pretty horse, okay? So I'll let you know that I had a dream. I think it was you. You look like a horse. Thank you. And then she's like, you know what's fucked up? You know what's the worst part about being like called a horse? Being called a horse by a stranger, and then that stranger just leaving, and now you have to think of the rest of your life. When people see me, do they see a fucking horse? Like, are they talking to a horse? Are they, yo, Al's coming. Al with the pickup truck? No, Al that looks like a fucking horse. He's coming. Seabiscuit's coming to the fucking party. One time I had a woman at a show. She's like, sir, she was also white. Sir, it's not so much that you look like a horse. It's more that you're giving me like horse vibes. Like, you're more, like, what the fuck? Like, exactly, my aura is now a horse? Like, now my fucking being? Sounds like some weird BuzzFeed article, like 14 horses you didn't know were sexy as fuck. And I'm right there, like, number 3, like fucking Juicy Mouth coming in 3rd place, you know? All right, my name's Al Williams. Thank you. You have a good night.
Yes. Keep it going for Al Williams, Mr. Horse himself. Next comic coming to stage, very funny lady. Make some noise for Lily Mason.
Hey y'all. This looks like the funnest place to get high in until you get high. And then you just start fucking tripping the fuck out. Trying to turn up the radio. Why is it not working? It's just fuck with you. I'm so happy to see y'all. I'm so happy to see anybody that ain't my family right now because I've been quarantined with them for a long time. I was talking about the mask thing. Am I the only person that don't know how to hold their mouth when they don't have a mask on? Y'all, I know y'all be like this under that mask. It is so hard to breathe with that mask on. It's a lot going on in the world. I just found out Bill Gates is getting a divorce, and my very first thought was that I was in the Players Club and I heard, "Come on, y'all, there's money upstairs," because I will give him a titty to cry on. I will. I am blissfully endowed. These would be some great emotional support titties, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I won't want nothing from him. I don't want to have sex with him. Like, I just want to give him hugs, you know, that nurturing type love. And all he got to do is get rid of my student loan debt. That's all he got to do. That's all you got to do. I'm not saying, like, pay it off. I don't want your money. You got the software. I got software. You got software. You can just delete the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I need him to do. Like, Sid was talking about the student loan debt, and I knew that your debt was real because you pronounced the B in debt. I was like, oh, this nigga know a lot of money. I just got debt. He got debt. I was like, okay, all right. I won't complain no more. But I'm so pissed off about hackers. Like, why would y'all hack the Carolina pipeline for the gas, right? You know what I'm saying? If you really want to piss America off, even out everybody credit score. Give us all A50s, you know what I'm saying? That'll fuck America up. And get rid of my student loan debt. I will be the guinea pig. They could call me in and question me all they want. No, I didn't do it. I don't know if you're rushing me off or if you're saying that's funny. I just want you to know that shit don't work. It is a distraction, okay? What else? I'm tell you a little bit about me. I'm a vegan. What? That's exciting. Oh my gosh. Nobody else thinks it's exciting. When you black and you tell somebody you're a vegan, they be like, you still believe in Jesus, don't you? You're like, yes, he didn't eat for 40 days. I'm in good company. You know, being a vegan is like really, really cool. It's like meeting the man of your dreams. Like, he's so fine. He listens to you. He pray for you. He tell you beautiful all the time. But he ain't got no penis. Because there's no meat, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's good for you, you just not satisfied. Like, I can't get no emotional support dick. So I'm gonna cheat is what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, what your friends talking about? What that turkey leg look like, you know? If you sleep with a friend though, just don't tell them. Because as much as the hood him say, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, it's not true, ladies. If you get a homie some, apparently you for the streets. I don't know, this is just what I heard, you know? I watch a lot of TV. One of my favorite shows to watch is this show called Snap. If you are in a relationship, I suggest that you watch it because it's like a relationship hack. And it always ends with, and it was that day. And you'd be like, what happened? What happened that day? And it's some woman that killed her husband. And like, I can't get that mad at somebody. Like, the worst thing I could ever wish on you is that you gotta sneeze and that sneeze won't come out. And then all day you just like, I just want people to think that you have a cocaine habit and your job keeps giving you random drug tests every Friday. Like, that's what I hope happens to you. I hope you walk into a bunch of spider webs and all day you like, is it on me? Is it on me? I just want your quality of life to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to kill you though. Another show that I love to watch is this show called Beyond Scared Straight. Y'all are the only two that admitted y'all have parents, that you have kids. But if you are a parent, I suggest that you watch this show with your kids because it's also like a parent hack. What it is like kids don't like listen to their parents, so they be like, we about to send you on a field trip to prison. And the kids, they get in, they be like, yeah, whatever, ain't nobody gonna touch me, where my cell. And so when they get there, the inmates, they be circling them and they unite like a black fraternity step team and put on the best talent show you ever seen in your life. The kids be like, yeah, whatever, with my cell. And they be like, come through, little boy, you gonna die today. Who gonna die? You gonna die. Who gonna die? You gonna die. Let's kill him. And the nigga from DC be beating his feet on the side. You be like, oh, book them when they get out. I'm Lily, y'all.
Yeah, keep it going for Lily. Oh my God, so fucking funny. Keep it going for yourselves for being a great audience. The weed shop upstairs is technically closed, but they might still be open if you need weed, okay? They might still be open for a couple seconds, so run upstairs if you need it. We gonna move on to the next comic. Very funny. Gentlemen, please make some noise for Champion. He's a winner.
I'm sorry. Who farted? Niggas don't never want to admit when they bust their ass. Niggas always look to the left and the right when they bust their ass. Shit. If you don't fuck, then you short. Shit. You better own that. You better own it. You better be glad for it. Look left and right. You did, nigga. You just bust your ass. Nah, man. How y'all, man? It's Friday, right? Yeah. It's time to fucking suck and do it. Time to fucking suck and do it. God damn it. If you ain't doing it, then you ain't screwing it. If you ain't screwing it, then you ain't doing it. If you don't get no pussy on a Friday, nigga, you fucked up. I'm too tired. I'm going to go home and go to sleep. Shit. My wife's standing right there. I'm going home going to sleep. I done drove a truck for 60 hours this week. Shit. Huh, baby? I had to look at her when I say that. Huh, baby? What I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? Got to look at the wife when you say that. Am I going to fuck you tonight? When you're married, it's different. It ain't no bullshit when you're married. You used to fuck all the time when you was single. Well, yeah, I'm going to meet you. I'm going to meet you at the Fridays. Shit, when you married, it's different. Shit, you ain't got to meet him. You gonna see him. All right, baby. What you need? Some Popeyes? What you need, baby? Shit, we gonna fuck watching it. What's the show we like, baby? What's that show we like with Forrest Whitaker? Godfather Harlem. We gonna fuck watching Godfather, baby. Hell yeah, baby. I'm gonna fuck you the shit out of you. Watching the Godfather. Soon as that shit come on, nigga eyes get tweaky to the bitch. Huh, babe? I don't drink all types of energy drinks to stay up and fuck you. Shit don't work when you work 60 hours and you're married to somebody. All y'all niggas like them Telsas, them cars. Them Telsas, nigga. Hey, Sid, don't fuck with me, Sid. I owe you a drink, nigga. Them Telsas is bad, right? Ain't they bad? Man, I like them bitches, man. I seen an accident, though. I seen an accident about 2 weeks ago, and it was a Telsa involved. And when the police walked up to the Telsa, everybody was dead, and you know what they said? Wasn't nobody driving this motherfucker. So I wonder what happened. That's all. Wasn't nobody in the driver's seat. Wasn't nobody in the driver's seat, Sid. I just wonder what happened, why them people died. Wasn't nobody in the driver's seat, Sid. I just wonder why them people died. That's all. Just for the people who like the Teslas. You want to get in your back seat and let the car drive for you? Yeah, found a good tree for you. Found a good tree. Because you know why? You know why? Because everything fails in life, bro. You going to buy a motherfucking $80,000 car and think, what you going to think? What happened? What going to happen? What happened to the internet when it get overloaded? Anybody smart in here? It crashed? It crashed? This nigga's a genius. Give it up for Kevin Lance, man. All my comedian buddies, Sid, Marcel, everybody who gonna get some pussy tonight. Man, y'all look beautiful. Black is beautiful. Everything is nice. You too. You something. Everything is beautiful tonight. I just love this. This is, you too, Mike. I wish I had 5 more minutes. I cash app you. That's my time, y'all. I appreciate you. My man.
Yeah. Make some noise for Jason Champion and make some noise for yourselves. You made it this far. We have one more comic left. The very funny, very articulate, and he got a new haircut, and he drives a Tesla. Make some noise for Michael Wolcott.
What is good, ladies and gentlemen? I love you're like, black is beautiful, black is beautiful. You too, Mike. I'll take it. Vaccine gang, make some noise. Vaccines, anybody? Yeah. Kevin Lance Murray ain't making no noise. He's a vaccine denier. He is not a Republican, but you will see him espousing the benefits of crystals on diamond and silk. Deep cut. So I spent the quarantine like watching shit on Netflix like a lot of people, but I'm not really into series. I like documentaries. And I was watching this documentary. And they were talking about how like humanity's success on this planet was due in large part to our opposable thumbs. And I'm inclined to agree, but not for the same reason all those scientists and anthropologists would have you believe. Wake up, sheeple. Not because it like helps us invent tools or anything. It's because it allows us to masturbate. And it's a lot easier to like invent farming or come up with a 10-root system of math when you don't have a case of blue balls dating back to last mating season. And it's a lot easier to relieve that pressure either by stroking a shaft, flicking a bean, finger in the butt to massage the prostate, whatever you're into, Jason, I don't judge. Live your truth. I'll see you at the gay pride parade. And how fortunate are you to have such a progressive lover next to you to satisfy your kinky desires? Does he get squeamish after the second knuckle, or do you just get up in there and play him like a hand puppet? It's a lot easier for Jason, a very amazing woman, to satisfy him in that way. Because she just stay with me for the bit. It's a lot easier for her to do that when she's got 4 soft fingers and a thumb. Instead of like the animal kingdom, which has got like a hoof or a 3-toed webbed claw. If you think about it, we as humanity are incredibly fortunate to even get to enjoy the very notion of consensuality within our dating relations. Because I don't know if you've taken a look at the dating scene in the animal kingdom lately, but it's kind of rapey. It's a Princeton University frat house out there. A couple graduates in the remarked. Earlier this spring, I saw a group of 5 male ducks running a train on a very innocent-looking young mallard who did not seem to be enjoying the situation at all. And I'm fairly certain this wasn't some like pre-agreed-upon rape fantasy with a set of rules and a safe word. Affleck. It was a long walk for Affleck, but thank you for coming along. I don't know about y'all, but I've been having my temperature taken a lot lately by a lot of not medical professionals. Paging Dr. GED. Every time I decide to go to like treat myself to a restaurant downtown, pay $300 to eat a meal in a tented parking space next to a space heater on folding chairs. Oh my God, glamping, it's so hot right now. I love how the whole restaurant industry got together and was like, guys, we can't have people eat inside anymore. No, that's kind of our thing. One guy in the back was like, did you hear about the fire festival? I didn't get to the end of the documentary, but I felt like they were onto something. Every time I decide to go to one of those places, a bar, whatever, there's always somebody at the front door waiting to greet me with one of those little like Nintendo Wii controller looking thermometer guns. And they always stick it to your forehead, either beeps or they say just go ahead. And every time I want to be like, nah, but like, what does it say? They're like, it says you're good. I'm like, but good isn't a number. And there's a number on the other side of that thing. And is that number like healthy? Or am I just not going to create a super spreader event at this bar? This is the closest thing I've had to a physical in 2 years. And I'm fairly certain withholding patient data is not HIPAA compliant. You might be Dr. GED, but I'm definitely patient high-ass copay and deductible X to the power of Z, so I'm trying to get a clean bill of health with this state freaks before I go do some ratchet shit with this girl I just met on my phone. And every time exasperated, they're just like, look, man, to be honest, there's not even batteries in this thing. It's all for show, just in case the health inspector comes by. To be honest, it's not even a temperature gun. It's actually a stud finder. And I'm like, stud finder? So what's it say? Dad jokes. Kevin loves him. I love him. Good night.
Make some noise for Michael Wolcott and his one dangly thread of hair. You saw that hair dangling on that motherfucker? That shit was dangling. That's beautiful, motherfucker. Y'all are beautiful too. Thank you guys so much for coming through and hanging out. We do this every second and fourth Friday here at the Lifted Shop, Listen Vision, Hip Hop Museum. My name is Kevin Lance Murray. I love y'all. You do not have to go home, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here. Peace!
This is a smoking building.
Hello, welcome to Lifted Shop. My name is Mike. Please come visit us anytime you want to. We're here 7 days a week.